صنعت هسته‌ای ایران رو
The blue waters of the Persian Gulf are no longer sending a message of peace. Now there is the smell of gunpowder and the footsteps of an approaching catastrophe. Iran has broken its long silence and taken on such a warlike posture that it has pushed Trump's calculations and Netanyahu's Iron Dome to the edge of a cliff. This is not merely a war between two countries. It is an epic of the fading of an old empire and the rise of a new regional power. Currently, Iran's main military strategy is to keep Israel and America's air defense systems busy with a massive number of old and inexpensive drones and missiles. The core objective of this strategy is to exhaust and destroy the opponent's expensive interceptors. When these defense systems become ineffective under the pressure of these cheap weapons, Iran will then begin its main attack using modern and hypersonic missiles. Iran has already warned that it is capable of continuing attacks for up to 3 consecutive months. But behind these military calculations lies a horrifying human tragedy. In the Minab region of southern Iran, recent American and Israeli airstrikes have reportedly killed dozens of innocent children, marking one of the most brutal chapters of modern warfare. The scenes of rescuers pulling lifeless bodies of children from the rubble have shaken the conscience of the world, yet they remain largely ignored under the shadow of power. The most cruel hypocrisy is being witnessed on the diplomatic stage. While the waters of the Persian Gulf are turning red with the blood of children in Minab, at the United Nations headquarters, Melania Trump is delivering an emotional speech about children's rights and their bright future. The piles of bodies on the ground and the air-conditioned speeches about human rights represent one of the greatest contradictions of the 21st century. This contrast proves that for imperial powers, the political agenda is often more valuable than the lives of children in poorer nations. Behind America's involvement in this war are the stubbornness of Donald Trump and the political ambitions of Benjamin Netanyahu. Trump believed that Iran would only attack within Israel's borders and that Arab-allied bases would intercept those attacks along the way. But this time, Iran has changed the equation. The Gulf countries, America's most trusted allies, have now become Iran's primary targets because these countries host the main American military bases. Iran understands very well that previously its missiles were intercepted from bases in Qatar, Dubai, or Bahrain. Now Iran is neutralizing those bases themselves, removing the obstacles in its path. For Trump, this has turned into a major miscalculation, something he was even forced to acknowledge during a press conference. As a result of Iran's coordinated attacks, the once secure skies of the Middle East are now vulnerable. Reports about mysterious landings or incidents involving American F-15 fighter jets in Qatar are believed to be linked to radar failures. The billion-dollar early detection systems located in bases in Bahrain and Qatar have effectively gone blind. As a result, command centers are struggling to determine whether aircraft flying in the sky are friendly or hostile. These radar systems were not only monitoring the Middle East, but could also track activities as far as Russia. Now that technological superiority appears to be collapsing, Iran is demonstrating that wars are not won simply with expensive weapons. Rather, victory depends on striking at the right place at the right time. Meanwhile, the war is also creating instability within American domestic politics. During the election campaign, Trump promised that he would not involve the United States in any new wars and that American sons and daughters would not return home in body bags. But now, because of this broken promise, even Republican supporters are becoming angry with him. When female members of his own party question the justification of the war, Trump labels them as traitors. Trump's authoritarian behavior and stubborn decisions are pushing America toward a deep abyss from which it may be very difficult to return.